Hi everyone, Rhonda Gibson here. I'm an independent Stampin' App demonstrator coming to you live tonight on a Monday night. I hope everybody is having a good evening. I have rushed in here and got myself going, and it's been one of those days, guys. It's one of those days where, I was feeling kind of lazy all day and didn't really want to do much, and that's probably because of our weather. It's been cloudy and overcast, and honestly, it has just, I think it snowed a little bit today. It's supposed to snow a little bit later. But anyway, that's kind of what's going on here. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm Rhonda Gibson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I love what I do. I hope that you guys love what I do. I forgot to let everybody know that I'm live tonight. So let's see if I can invite some people just to remind them that we are here and see if they want to come in and say hello. Like I said, it has been a crazy, crazy few days. And if you guys have been following me at all, you know that on Wednesday, we were supposed to have my husband's shoulder surgery. And so we went to the hospital. They got him all hooked up on everything, all the way up to even the IV. And then at the last moment, they said, oh, we're going to have to reschedule because of some issues that they had there at the hospital. It had something to do with sterilizing equipment and stuff, and not wanting to have everybody, go in with possible, I want to say Ease disease. There's fungus among us, but that's not what it is. They didn't want him to act, somehow or another connect an infection. So we postponed it for a week. So Wednesday, we'll be going in for his surgery. So your prayers are greatly appreciated during that time. And if you're here, give me a holler, give me a shout out, say I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. We'll feel like Horton the elephant listening for the Who's in Whoville. But anyway, I'm not going to keep you long tonight. I have a card I want to show you. I want to talk to you a little bit about Celebration and the mini catalog, and that'll pretty much do it for us tonight. So it's good to see everyone. Hello, Marty. And anyway, it's just good to see everybody here. So hello, Mama. It's nice to see you here as well. So anyway, I'm going to get started, and if you want to say hello, let's see, Carla, it's good to see you. I see where you joined. It says that you commented, but I don't see your comment. So, oh, maybe that comment is from Mom. There we go. All right. So I'm glad you guys are here. We are doing the live tonight. The weather's cruddy. I've covered that. So I hope you guys have better weather than we do right now. Of course, if we have it today, Oklahoma will probably have it tomorrow. So if it's possible, look for overcast skies and possible snow flurries. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started tonight. We are making this pretty card. It's with the Poppy Parade set. And I also used some new ribbon that I've got, and I used the Poppy Parade bling that I've gotten. So I'm going to go ahead and just bring the camera down, and I'm going to have to adjust it just a little bit because I moved my camera, so it's a little further back, so hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing on my desk a little bit better than we have in the past. So I'm going to bring it down. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. Actually, that wasn't too bad. I'm going to bring it over just slightly. Okay, so there we go. All right, I'm trying to get me situated now so that everything's good. Okay, so here's our card that we're working on. And we are using, I'm going to move some of this die cut to the side. We are going to use the painted poppies. And as you guys know, we have a challenge right now. If I sell 4 of these, I will get a new stamp set out of the new catalog that I'll be able to show you in advance. So that'll be cool. Oh, look, Jeannie, it's good to see you. And so anyway, I need to sell 4 of these. They're $23 each. I'll have the information either above or below after the demonstration. So, or you could always go to my blog. I started working on my blog a little bit more, and so that's rhondagibson.net. And you'll, I'm sorry, that is one of my blogs. That's my writing blog. It's cardsforchrist.net. So anyway, there's that. Then we're also going to use out of this one, we're going to use this stamp, and we're going to use this stamp. And we're using Poppy Parade, I believe, is the color that I'm using tonight. We'll look at, oh, I'm sorry, it's not. It's Flirty Flamingo is what color was I used on that one. Anyway, those are the two we're going to use out of that. We're also going to use the die cut of the leaves, too. I'm going to show you the die cuts, which is kind of cool. And I believe you can get those now. And then I'm also using out of the Peaceful Moments, I'm using the thank you. Okay, so we're going to be using that tonight. So, whew, I feel like I've just been running today. Have you ever had one of those days where you just want to stay in the house and you don't want to run? Well, that's me. So, let me see where my other papers are. I should have. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay. Maybe if I can pick it up, we'll do. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move this to the side like I always do. We are using a 5.5 by 4 1/4. And basically what that is a piece of Whisper white paper, 8.5 by 11, just cut right down the middle. And then I folded it with my bone folder. I creased it, and that made our card base. The first paper we're going to use is the dimension, it's not dimensionals, is the Designer Series paper, and it is from the Peaceful Poppies Designer Series pack, which I believe I've showed these to you guys before, but they are absolutely beautiful. So this is the piece I used a while ago. As you can see, they're all double-sided. I love them. This is the one we're using tonight. Yes, and it has the green back. I had to look. I love this one. I used it to cover my my book for the hi Stacy, hi Lisa. I used it to cover my paper pumpkin kit things, right? I'll show you what I'm trying to say. I can't say it, so I'm going to show it. Remember, I did these last week. I showed you guys how I made the paper pumpkin kits. I used that paper for it. I really love this paper. I think it's gorgeous, and that's going to fall off of there now. Okay, move that out of the way. This is the other side of it. I love the red. It's just a solid, kind of like a watercolor red. This is another one of them, which, you know, guys, I could have taken this flower and cut it out and put it on this card, and it would have been gorgeous. So, and these actually do come in 12 by 12 sheets. I just have them cut down to 6 by 6. Purple on that side. Here's another one of the Field of Flowers. This one's a little tighter with a little different background. The blue, that would make a pretty water paper there. Make it look like water or waves. And then you guys have seen me use this. I love this paper because you can actually use this for a card front, add a little bit of bling, and you've got an easy peasy card. Okay, and I believe that's it. This is the back side. It's that beautiful green. And that's the paper that comes in the, what did I say the name of this paper was called? It'll come to me in a minute. Well, oh, it's on the front. I'm sorry, guys. It is the Peaceful Poppy Designer Series paper. Now, if you order, and this is for tonight and tomorrow only, so if you order by Thursday morning the Painted Poppies stamp set, I'm going to give you a sample of this paper. So you will get 1/4 of a pack, which is, I believe, 2 sheets of each. Okay, so that's my gift to you. If you'll help me out and order one of these, I need about 4 of these, and then that's my challenge. If I win, woohoo, they're going to give me a stamp set. So that's kind of fun, right? All right, so I'm going to scroll down and see if I have any comments, anything I need. Oh, I'm sorry you lost your sound. Hey, Nat Raylene, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. I miss you. Stacy, hello, hello. Jeannie, I think they're beautiful also. I love that paper. Hey, Raquel. All right, guys. I'm going to stop saying hello to everybody for a few seconds. And I am going to, now I don't know if you noticed, but this paper is a lot bigger than this paper that I used here. So we're going to need to cut it in half. So I'm going to get the mini trimmer. I love having this. Normally it's on my desk, but I have so much other stuff on here right now. I kind of have it off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at it, see how big it is. I believe I did this at 2 1/4. I'm going to make it at 2 1/4. I could even go, I think I'm going to go just a little bit further, maybe do a 2 1/2 this time. So it's 2 1/2 by, oops, come on, put you over there with that. Let's see if this will tell me. 2 1/2 by, nope, that's the wrong side of the paper. This is the grid paper you get with your Stamparatus. Okay, so it's 2, actually it's 2 1/4 because I cut it wrong, by 5 1/2. I should have known that because it fits on the paper. So it's actually about 5 1/4. Okay, so anyway, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get that glued down. I did not put it all the way at the edge. You could. I just am using the Tombow glue. Doesn't take a lot. A while ago, I forgot that I wasn't using my, believe it or not, those are real thin streaks, guys. I forgot that I wasn't using the tape, and I tried to move it. I tried to move it around a little bit. I was like, ah. This paper, it could go either way. I tend to want my flowers to kind of go up. So I'm doing it like so. So I'm just going to put that on there. Very simple. This is a very, very simple card, guys. I was just looking to see if I got that one right. Sometimes I don't. Then I'm going to take this piece of scrap paper and this piece of scrap paper, and this is what we're going to do our stamping on. So I'm going to scoot those over, get these here. I'm going to do, let's see, I think I want to do the flower first. Oh, and I forgot to get my Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss on this one because that's the prominent color. So there's my Blackberry Bliss. And I'm going to use the black Memento because that's what you use if you're going to use your blends. And I am going to use my blends a little bit tonight. So I'm going to do that. So there you go. I'm going to just stamp that right up. This is a beautiful little flower. I absolutely love it. And I don't need this whole big old sheet of paper, but it seems to be the one I grabbed. I don't know where the other one is. Imagine that. Guys, I usually count to about 10 so that the ink can absorb into the paper. There you go. How pretty is that? It makes a beautiful little flower. Now, what I like about it, you guys can see I'm grabbing my Simply Chamois. What I like about this stamp set is it's a 2-step stamp set. So I can take this piece, it's one of the stamps, and it basically makes it look like a watercolor. So I love that. I love it being a watercolor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp this. Well, looks like I need to get some more ink on there. It might be okay. Okay, I'm going to stamp it off first just to see how dark it's going to be. Isn't that pretty? It makes like a watercolor. So I'm going to get it again. And on the other one that I used the Flirty Flamingo, Flirty Flamingo on, I did it 2 or 3 times because I wanted it a little bit darker. Ooh, that's so pretty, but I'm going to do it again. And you can do this as much as you want. It'll just make it darker and darker until you get it the consistency that you want it. So pretty. It's kind of interesting, too, the way I'm making it just a little darker because, as you can tell, this is a pretty dark purple. So I wanted it to be a little darker. Okay, that's pretty good. We're going to clean off our stamps. If I don't clean off my stamp now, I'll have purple finger later. I'm going to close this one, just like I did the other. I'm actually going to move these, put all my stamp sets on my inks together. Now, these come, your Painted Poppies has one kind of dies, and your Peaceful Moments have another kind. The dies that are in, that I put in my Painted Poppies actually go with the Peaceful Moments. And I really don't understand what the thinking was, but, you know, I guess they wanted you to buy both sets. So, okay. As you can see, one of the ways that I make sure that my these are the cling mounts that they don't stick and stay forever, is I just put a piece of washi tape right there, and it helps it so that whenever I want to pull these off, I just peel them off real easily. If it wasn't on there, they would stick on here, and it would take a lot to get them off. So that's just a little tip for you when you get your stamps. Get washi tape and just make strips. So you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4 strips of washi tape, sticky side down, so that when you put this on, it's on the not sticky side. And then you can just stick them on that, and it helps you to be able to pull them up really easy. Okay. Oh, what I was going to show you, I got to yakking, I'm sorry, is I used this particular die to cut out the pink one, to cut this one out. But because I don't really want to go over to my die cut machine and leave you sitting here, I'm just going to fussy cut it really quick. And anybody who knows me knows I like fussy cutting, so it doesn't bother me. But before I fussy cut it, I want to go over these black lines here. I want them to stand out more. So I'm taking the wrong end. I'm taking my light black Stampin' Blends, which is a alcohol-based marker. Am I showing that? Are y'all seeing it? There we go. And I am going to just go over. Now, alcohol-based markers, please, please, please be aware that they do bleed through, and that's why I have a piece of paper underneath it. It's because I don't want alcohol-based marker all over my desk. Although I will be honest, I think I do have some red or pink or some color, because the other day I was working and I forgot to grab my paper. Okay, so see, as you can see, I'm just making this darker, and I'm doing that because I want it to really stand out on my card, the little thing, the little flower. So real quick, fussy cut it out. You guys know from kindergarten to fussy cut out, you mainly use your scissors and just move your paper with your scissors. You don't have to move the scissors around a whole lot, just move the paper, okay? It's a good trick from kindergarten. I'm going to go ahead and just give this a good whack so that I can get rid of that bigger piece, and then I can just really quickly move the paper. And it doesn't have to be perfect. This actually has kind of a watercolor look to it, so I like that, although I don't like white showing too much. Okay, so there's my little guy. There he is. Now, the next thing I want to stamp is my thank you, and I'm going to use, that one does not have, well, it has the black center, so I guess I'll go ahead and use my black memento. Did anybody see what I did with my label? I do this every time, guys. I put stuff down. I covered up? No. It's not in that. There it is, hiding under the card. I knew I'd find it. Okay. Now we're going to put the label on. These ones, I did not take the time to put the back on them. So I'm just kind of making sure that I have it going the right way. And the nice thing about paper is that you can turn it over if you mess up. And I'm going to put this as close to this side as I can, because I'm going to have my other stuff sticking out just a little bit on that side. It's going to absorb the paper, hopefully. Going to absorb the ink, not the paper. Pretty. I love, love, love these sentiments that this one has, the set has, because you can use it for almost anything. And as you notice, Painted Poppies doesn't have sentiments, but Peaceful Moments does. And it has all kinds. It has, life is better with a friend like you. Always remember, you shouldn't have, but I'm glad you did. Happy birthday, congratulations. With deepest sympathy, thank you. Thinking of you with all my heart. There are moments we'll look back on. Oh, excuse me. These are the moments we'll look back on with joy. Wishing you every happiness the special day will bring. So there's like almost a sentiment for every occasion on this one. So that's kind of a cool set to have. That's why I had to have one. Okay, I'm going to put that there. Now, you guys know I can't leave this flower without some Wink of Stella, because it's got to shine a little, right? And with our watercolor inks, you can actually really make it, it works like watercolor. It just really pulls. I don't know if you can see that. I'll show you in just a second, because I'm not just lightly doing it. I'm coloring the whole thing. I like my bling. And before I go any further, I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but I was going to put my fingers in that. That would not have been pretty. So I think this is done for the moment. I don't know. Can you see that it's shimmery? Can you see the shine? Oh, let's see. Thank you, Raylene. Thank you, Jeannie. Hi, Beverly. The paper is so pretty. I don't know what kind of problems you're having, Stacy. Oh, looks like Jeannie got knocked off too. Screen went black, but just in her live. So I don't know. Hi, honey. So anyway, there we go. Here's our flower. I hope you guys can stick with me. Here's our flower. And I want to show you real quick. And of course, I've lost one of my leaves. There's never a dull moment here, is there? This is the die cuts that come, and you die cut those leaves out, and I'll find the leaf. It's like, where could it have gone? It probably just fell off the edge. Go too far, fall off edge. Okay, we're going to put the link of Stella up. We are live. We're not just playing this with Rhonda. Let's see. No, not down there. In the card someplace? No. Guys, how could I have lost the other half of that leaf? Any thoughts? Okay. Did I pick it up with any of this? No. Okay, remember I said I didn't want to go to the die cut machine? To finish this card off, I may have to go to the die cut machine. I did not want to do that. I still don't want to do that. But, okay, I tell you what. Just pretend like the other side is on here. This is what it looks like. It's got the darker green underneath there. That's how it's supposed to look. I still hates that I lost it. We hates it. Thought maybe it was underneath that. Woo. That's just amazing. Oh well. Okay, guys, like I said, we're just going to pretend like it's still here. Rhonda don't want to mess with it. Now, I did make my purple really dark, so I like that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my thank you on first. And I'm going to just make it flat. Now, normally I love to pop it up, but I'm going to pop up this other stuff instead. So we're just going to have a flat thank you. So tonight I'm using my liquid glues. I think I'm going to put it about right there. Just set it down, let it do its magic. I cannot believe I've lost that one little piece. How is that possible? Oh well. Okay, then we're going to take, the leaf goes right here. That's going to drive me crazy. Oh, goodness. But I'm just going to go with it, right, guys? Like, what else can I do? Just go with it. I could go make another one on the die cut, but like I said, I just really don't want to make you guys wait for me to run over there, do that. And I'd have to dig out the paper again and whatever. Okay, I'm just barely putting on just a dot of glue on this. And I should have done it on my silicone mat because I got a little bit of glue right there. Earlier today I was doing this and I got sticky fingers. So go figure. Okay, we're going to put this right here. Now I'm going to get a dimensional. I'm going to pop this up. I love my dimensionals. It doesn't take a whole lot. Of course, you get 300 in a pack, and so I'm kind of generous with my dimensionals because they're only, I think they're $4 or $4.50 for a whole pack. So I'm going to put that right there. It doesn't look the same without that other green right there, but we're going to just pretend like it's there anyway. And if I find it afterwards, I'll put it on there. That just drives me crazy. But anyway, okay, now I need my ribbon. You know, guys, you would think this was my first rodeo. Okay, here it is. Here's the ribbon. It was right in front of me. I love this ribbon. It is the new Crinkle ribbon that's inside the mini catalog, and it is called, it's a Whisper White, and it's called Crinkle Seam Binding Ribbon. And other than the fact that it's right now it's very cling-on because of the heater in here, but what I like about it is it's very soft and it's very lightweight. So even I can make a bow with this, which is pretty awesome. I'm not the best bow maker, but see, as you can tell, it's really clinging to me tonight. Yay, yay, yay. You know, some nights that's just the way it goes. I'm just making a bow like you would if you were tying your shoe. And like I said, I'll pull and stuff on it a little bit because I want it to be. But look at that. I made a bow pretty quick. Ta-da! Very happy about that. Okay. And like I said, he's clinging to me. He's a cling-on. And I'm going to put just a little bit of glue right here because that's where I want to set my bow. And usually, you know, I see a lot of people use glue dots. I just kind of poke mine on with the glue. And I put quite a bit of glue on there, so I'm just going to press it for just a second. Let it do its magic. Kind of covers up some of that where I messed up on my leaf. This is what we have so far. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So then, after I was reading Stacy's comments, guys, sorry about that. Now, I'm also going to use the Peaceful Poppy sequins. These are a lot of fun, and there are a lot of them in this. I opened this earlier, and it went poof, and I had sequins everywhere. I have a poofy day. And I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to use the putty end. And I'm going to get out my glue again, and I'm just going to put some random dots. Ooh, that was a lot. You know what, I'm wondering if I can just take a little bit of this and bring it over with my pick. Hey, look at there, guys. Every once in a while, I have my moments, and I get good thoughts. Okay, so we're just kind of smearing that out just a little bit. I don't have to use any more glue. It does not take a lot of glue. This glue lasts forever. Now I'm going to take my Take Your Pick, and I don't know if you guys can see these real well. I'm going to pour them on the white. Can you see those? Or is it just kind of fuzzy blurred? They are little flowers, and there's also just little, I'm going to grab these real quick too. There's also just like this one's clear, so I'm going to put it down. And then I'm going to take one of the little flowers and I'm going to dip it in that glue just a little bit, and then I'm going to stick it inside that clear one. I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to just gently let it go if it'll let it go. There we go. Let go. And there I have that little flower in that sequin. Very pretty. But I can do other ones. This is a darker one. I'm going to just stick it down. Kind of goes along with that rich raspberry. And maybe put the gold flower in it. Just tell it to let it go. Sorry guys, I'm really playing with this tonight. Let go. Everything has static electricity in this room tonight. I don't know why. Let's see, my finger doesn't. Maybe it'll let go if I put my finger there. No, now it's going to stick to my finger. Ah, there we go. Whew, that was hard work, wasn't it? And then one more. Regular sequin, and that gave it some bling. And then if you wanted to, I always add just a little bling. You could bling up any part of this that you wanted to. I'm going to put a little bit on that flower, and I'm going to bling up these little flowers just a little bit, just so that it gives my card just a little more sparkle. You guys know me, I love the sparkle. And if you wanted to, you could take this strip that's here, and you could actually run it along the bottom if you wanted to dress up the inside of your card, or you could run it on the side here if you wanted to, which I kind of like the look of that side. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sequins and push them all out here on the floor. No, I'm teasing. I got my hand under there. And put those back before I have them all over the place, because a while ago I looked down and I had one stuck to my chin. Life in the cottage. Okay, really quickly, I like that it has these lines back here. I'm just going to kind of use those as guides, run it back and forth. And I'm going to dress up the inside of this card. Now, granted, it's not exactly the right length, but I'm going to leave a little bit at the top and a little bit at the bottom. Smear it out, and as you can see, I have 2 sequins still there hanging tight. I have a whole bunch on my hand. Can you guys see that? It's all the static clinging here. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I'm just electrifying. What do you think? Okay, so there's our card, and here's the other one that I had earlier. That's our cards for tonight. Very simple, very fun. I love thank you cards. So, thank you, Lisa. What's hard to see, Mom? The sequins? I don't know. I'm going to bring the camera back up. Here I am again. And that was our card for the night. Like I told you, I have a couple of things I want to talk to you about. One, the painted poppies. I've mentioned it like this is my 3rd time. When you buy a stamp set of painted poppies, now through Thursday night it's going to quit, or where it's going to quit for this time. If you buy it before Thursday, I'm going to give you a sampler pack of the paper, which is right here. I'll give you a sampler pack of the paper that I showed you all ago with all these pretty colors. There goes more of my papers. With all of these pretty colors for free. That's my gift to you to help me make the quota that I've been challenged to do, which is 4. Okay? So that's that. It's $23 for the stamp set plus tax and shipping. And then you'll get as soon as you place the order, I will let me know and I will send you out your sampler pack, okay? Also, I had almost thought, well, no, I'm not going to say anything because I say it all the time. But honestly, guys, if it was me and people didn't tell me, I would be really upset with them because right now, the more sequins, the kit that you get as a demonstrator is the best kit in the book. And the reason for that is that for $99, you get to choose $125 in product. Okay? Then, Stampin' Up! During celebration, only until March 31st, they are throwing in this mini cutter, which you guys saw me use tonight. They are throwing in a sampler pack. This is not it. I don't know what I did with it a while ago, but it's a sampler pack also. Only you get 48 sheets, and it's of all the different colors. I think there's only 2 that's not in there. That's in the celebration catalog, the mini catalog. So that's 48 more sheets of this. Plus, you'll get. Ouch. Oh, here's the sampler, guys. This is the sampler pack. It's the paper that you'll get with all of the other things. You can see this is only a part of it, but it has 48 sheets and it's all the different colors, all the different kinds of papers that you would possibly want that's in that catalog. So see, they're pretty, pretty colors. There's men and women. So it's a really neat thing, 48 sheets of that. Plus, you get to choose another free stamp set of your choice. So, also a paper pumpkin. So that is $125 in product, the mini cutter, the sampler pack, and an extra free stamp set plus a paper pumpkin, all for $125. Best kit in the book. And the nice thing is, if you do sign up, you do not have to buy another thing if you don't want to. You don't have to sell it. You can buy it yourself if you'd like, and you get a 20% discount on anything that you buy. If you decide you want to stay in it longer than 3 months, then you need to spend or sell $100 in product, which with your 20% discount is really $80. So I had to tell you that because if I hadn't been told that and I knew it was coming and I had all that free stuff coming, I would have been very unhappy with somebody. So, guys, I hope you're not unhappy with me. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration tonight. If you have any questions, please let me know. Darcy, I love that DSP too. DSP stands for Designer Series Paper. I love it. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow they're adding more designer series paper. They're adding more dies to go with other stamp sets that coordinate with other stamp sets that are in the celebration catalog. So there will be even more stuff. So the red that's in blah, 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 blah. Let me see real quick. Carla's asking me, she says she likes the red color. What color is that? And that is the Poppy Parade. It's Poppy Parade is the red that is. And then they also have Calypso Coral and Flirty Flamingo. And those are the ones that kind of coordinate the best. That's kind of what's in this set. This one right here, Carla. It's got all of them, but that is Poppy Parade is the dark red. Okay. So anyway, guys, do you have any other questions for me? Is there anything that I need to go over real quick that I missed out? Guys, thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you for spending your evening with me. You could be doing just about anything else you want to, and I appreciate the fact that you've decided to come and be with me this evening, so thank you. Your friendship means the world to me, and I just thank you for being a part of this business with me and for helping me to do well. You know, it's kind of funny because right now what I'm using my money for that I make from Stampin' Up is I'm working on paying off a credit card that I wouldn't have the extra cash to do if I didn't have the support of you guys buying stuff from me and everything. So the other day I got a nice order in, and so somebody sent an order, and I was able to go fill my car up with gas. That's pretty awesome, guys. I didn't have to take it out of any other budget. I did it on my own. I didn't have to tell my honey that I needed more money for gas. It was really a great feeling. And guys, you are a part of that, and I thank you for it because, like I said, I couldn't do it without you. Now, one other thing I want to tell you, James is having his surgery on Wednesday, like I said. If he's feeling okay, I will do a live. If not, I will do a pre-recorded. I'll go ahead and post a pre-recorded demonstration for you guys to enjoy on Monday night. Please go ahead and like and share that, because even though I'm not here live with you, I will still benefit from those loves and likes and shares. So I really appreciate that you're helping me while I'm helping him. Also on Wednesday, today's Monday. Yeah, on Wednesday, I will have my Bible, my scripture journaling. It's going to be pre-recorded also, just so that you guys don't miss out on it, and so that I don't miss out on getting to spend time with you. I'm going to be not live, but I will be there. So guys, thank you so much again. Like I said, I couldn't do this without you. You're awesome. You're great. And I just love you all. So this Gibson girl is going to say bye-bye for now. I'm going to check real quick because I do see where somebody's commented. Let me make sure. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. You have a good evening.